Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zeal Caden, bridge demolition expert and founder of freetrainingcourses.org, coming at you live today to bring you a quick video explaining the basics of SEO and how to make a real income online using simple SEO techniques with what I call the zealous influence method. Let's get started. So this is Bill. Bill is sitting at his desk. He has a website with no traffic, and he's very sad. And this is Jill. Jill has a website with loads of traffic from the search engines, and her computer is literally printing money while she is at the beach. She is very happy. These are the basics of SEO. If you're watching this on YouTube, you want access to the complete guide this video was made for. So click the link below this video now and join our members area while monthly membership is still free. You'll lock in your place for life before monthly membership goes up to $47 a month. Once you're in the members area, click on the free internet marketing guide and enjoy the complete guide in its entirety so you can understand the information in the rest of this video in context. Now, everyone else is watching this video from our members portal on our site, and you've already read through most of the guide to reach this video, so most of us watching this, even if you were an absolute beginner to internet marketing when you started reading, you now have some great profitable ideas for websites, and you now want to narrow it down to one site so you can get started making money within the next few weeks. So I'm now going to explain my model for SEO and how it fits within the zealous influence method we've been learning to plan, build, and rank our sites. So I've created this quadrant-based map to illustrate my complete process for creating content and getting it ranked at the top of Google. I use it, my team uses it, my students use it, and it works. It's very simple, and most, if not all, of it can be outsourced. And I should say that if you're working on a blog or a site that's an absolute passion of yours, it's my personal opinion that you shouldn't outsource the creation of your content because your readers really want to connect with you and engage with you. Otherwise, literally 100% of this can be outsourced for just a few bucks with a potential ROI of, on average, at least 10 or 20 times what you put in the form of residual recurring income too, which is just awesome. So looking at the quadrants, you can see the top and the bottom are separated by strategy and execution, and the left and right are separated by on-site and off-site. So the strategy and execution quadrants, very simply, prior planning strategy versus creating what needs to be created to get results in execution. Common mistake with SEO is creating content and creating your site and laying everything out, and then trying to reverse engineer your SEO strategy. It doesn't really work like that. You know, people end up with these Frankenstein-esque busted sites that suck, frankly, and they're not pulling traffic off Google. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for us all. Get the traffic, get the search traffic. So, you know, when you do that, you'll get results. Just follow this method, and you'll build it in the proper order, and you'll get results, traffic, income very quickly. And then separating the left and the right, like I said, we have on-site versus off-site. This is literally the separation of things that happen on your site versus the things that happen off your site. Generally speaking, I will either create everything that is for my sites or manage the creation of it in-house, whereas I outsource 100% of my off-site stuff, except for just the general strategy. Even though I now have a team of people trained for this, but I still consider it outsourcing, because it can be duplicated again and again without my worrying about it at all or my involvement or anything from me. I'm completely removed from it. And in the guide below this video, we'll give you access to the same team, the same resources that I use personally. I'm going to go over the quadrants in the actual order that this method should be implemented to do SEO easily and effectively. We'll start an on-site strategy, then execute that strategy, then create our off-site strategy, and then have our off-site strategy executed. So content planning. This is simply linking an interesting idea you have for your content matching it with a way to directly monetize that content, and then matching that with the targeted audience of that piece of content, like so the group of people who you know would just absolutely love that content, matching them and figuring out what they would be searching for with a relevant keyword we will find that is getting great traffic on Google. And if you're a beginner, we'll show you, or if you're anyone really, we'll show you in the guide how to find great keywords that you can easily rank for, even with a completely new site. And we cover the different ways to monetize your content as well in the full free internet marketing guide. So definitely get your free training courses membership to get access to that guide if you haven't already. Then content creation comes, the execution of our content strategy. This is actually creating the content you just planned out, integrating your primary monetization method or call to action within the content, and also integrating the keyword you've selected to match that content, integrating that keyword into your content in a way that Google is going to love and naturally recognize as highly relevant. Again, this is a place where literally 95% of people just absolutely fall flat on their face and break their noses and their chins in the process. And then like 4% of people at least miss the mark slightly to a medium amount, especially when it comes to properly integrating your keyword into your content in a way that Google is going to place high value on. Mini tangent, the first business I ever built successfully was an ad agency, and we thought that the best content would come from our clients, because if they could write engaging content, then that would connect most with their audience, and then we can rank it, and it'll all be really holistic, and the content will come from them, but the results and getting it in front of people will come from us. We were wrong. You know, it turns out people they won't really learn and implement a framework if they're not absolutely stoked about it and into it like you are. You're going through this SEO course, searching for SEO basics on YouTube and these things like. But our clients they just couldn't do it. So basically we had to interview them, and when we'd interview them, we'd get all the information we needed, and then we'd write the content using the framework that we're going to teach in the guide, and it just worked. Like, we literally drove hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue in our first year for our clients, and it was bitchin', frankly. I was 19, like, life was good, right? So anyways, we cover the best practices for this, for just getting it done, implementing your keywords correctly, in the free internet marketing guide at freetrainingcourses.org. So again, if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link below this video to get your free membership and to get access to that guide. Those of you watching this video within the guide, just hang tight, as we will cover these best practices below this video in the guide, like I said. So, link planning, this step is very simple. We just create a strategy for outsourcing the creation of our links over time and choose a method to track the creation of those links so you can plan your investment before you make it and have a clear understanding of what links are being built as time goes on. Personally, I've just always used Google Docs spreadsheets for this to just plan and track all the links I'm having built for all my sites, and it's worked great for my team. Really, you just want to be able to map the links you're having built for each piece of content as time goes on. Then you'll begin to understand more and more how to rank your content on the top of Google in your niche with your site and what it takes to do that in terms of both the length of time that must pass and the money investment required. Depending on the kind of links you're planning to build, which we'll go over below this video in the guide, I've literally been able to rank brand new sites within the top 5 on Google within a week of their creation for high traffic keywords that people are literally paying $10 plus just for a single click to actually buy the clicks directly from Google through Google's AdWords PPC platform. Those are the sponsored ads you see in the search results. We definitely won't be touching on those anytime soon. So don't get worried about the step or the investment you need to make to actually buy links. This is just so you can have a 100% clear picture of absolutely everything that is going on with your sites and with ranking your sites on Google specifically. So then we come to the final step, my favorite step, link creation. This is always my favorite step because literally all my work is done at this point. I just have to contact my link builders, tell them what links I would like built to what pages and for what keywords, and they take care of the rest. We'll cover the different services and options you have within the guide below this video, but while I'm here on video, I'll just lay out a couple pro tips I absolutely live by. Basically, Google is constantly updating the way they rank content, and it used to be that you could just throw up thousands of crap links and get great results with SEO. This is no longer the case, especially after the Panda update, which they rolled out in 2011. Basically, Google is now programmed to only care about high-quality sites with high-quality inbound links. So if you read about the opportunity to get hundreds or thousands of links for less than 20 or 30 bucks, definitely do not buy those links directly to your main site. You want high-quality links within unique handwritten articles, preferably on high page rank sites. And then you want those links to have a ton of links, so those pages on those sites, the pages with your links on them, actually seem important to Google themselves. This is just epic win right here. So we'll explain all this in the guide. So again, if you haven't already, go get access to the guide and the link below this video if you're still on YouTube. If you're already on the guide and you're watching this, you're good. This basically concludes the video. I just wanted to explain the quadrants and the actual process we will be going through each time you want to create content for your site and rank it on the top of the search engines. So again, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can have a much more complete picture on how to do SEO for yourself, how to outsource it for less than $1 an hour, and how to really build and expand any business or create a new internet business from scratch that will pay you for months or even years to come after you stop working on it with literally no investment or a very small upfront investment. I'm doing this, creating these free guides, creating this whole cohesive training course within free training courses to help out our community and to really champion our mission to the world, which is to transform the world's educational system. And right now, for me, for my team, that is starting with the free training courses community. So that being said, I highly encourage you to grab your free training courses monthly membership while it is still free. Go hop on that guide, take action on what you learn, go out and get those results, create your dream lifestyle, and share our content with all your friends so we can help each other grow and evolve together. Again, I'm Zeal Caden, and that concludes our SEO basics video. Thank you.